All right, y'all. What's going on? Hmm. I don't want to do that downstairs. That's gonna be creepy. All right, y'all. What's going on? So, I didn't even put the title of the live up. Let me let me go ahead and edit this title of the doggone live. No, is it? No. All right, so I can't do it while I'm live. What's up, Pam? If you all come in, just tap the screen, tap the lights, all that great stuff. What is going on? TNT Network YouTube. What's up? What's up? If you're coming in, do me a favor, not tap the screen. I'm thinking about TikTok. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. What questions do you have? Hey Pam. Who's that? What's going on? What's up? I like your disarmed security officers. Crazy dude. Yeah, that was one time. That was a one-time occurrence. You'll never see that again. Not you as in you, but you all will never see that again. You'll never see that again. It's not something that ever go around and really do. That's something that was done. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah. What's the best non-resident CCW license you can get? Florida. Hands down. Florida. People say Utah. I mean, Utah, okay, yeah, sure. But Florida. Florida. That's what I would say. And here he is, the center. I don't care. All right, y'all. I don't see I guess my live didn't pop enough engagement. I know I'll come back live later on. What questions do you have? I probably should have made the title of the live a lot better. What questions do you have? What questions do you have? USCCA? For sure. USCCA, born to protect. I'm from Massachusetts. How can you get a class? Dude, I tried to look in Massachusetts. Girl, go out of here. Sorry, y'all. What's on your mind? What comments? What questions do you have? That's what I should be doing. Sorry, I'm not saying anything. I should be. I'm not near you either. Nina with the Nina. ¿Qué pasó? What's up? What's up? EMMBC. When can I get a class with you, Mike, in New Hampshire? Let's look that up. Now, I will be coming back to Baltimore. I will be going to Philadelphia, Detroit. I thought USCCA offered insurance for concealed carry and open carry. Did you check on USCCA.com? Now, I am not an insurance rep, so you have to talk to them about what they offer. Do me a favor. If you're in here, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Please, please hit the like button. You're just joining me on my work day while I'm doing some adjustments to my website. I do have a ladies only class in Chicago. You said I can go to New Hampshire? I have to look and see. I don't know anything about New Hampshire's law. Nothing for me to find out, but I don't know anything about it. What's the closest city you could come to? If you're in New Hampshire, I'm trying to think. Can't you come to Maryland? But you can't carry in Maryland. You can't carry in Maryland unless you have the Maryland wear and carry. Shit. Yeah. What questions do you have? How was my class in Maryland? My class in Maryland was awesome. My class in Maryland was awesome. So if you are interested in, not you, Nia, if you are who I think you are, but if anybody's interested in that class in Maryland, now I'm not going to save this live. I'm just up with this live. I won't save it though. But if anybody's interested in the Maryland wear and carry, I will have that class. How long have I been a firearms instructor? Since 2008. Since 2008. Hey, I thought that was you. I thought that was you. I thought that was you. That's your other page. Yeah, that class in Maryland was awesome. It really, really was. I check where is it at. It better be around the neck. Are we talking about my? Yeah, always. It's always here. Yep, it's always here. Yeah, that idea is always here. Biggest pet peeve you've seen while in a class? Yeah, okay. Ask me questions. So that's a great question. What's the biggest pet peeve I've seen while in a class? Hold that thought. Let me answer this phone real quick. Hold on. Thank you for calling. How can I help you? No, I'm in the office Monday through Wednesday, Monday and Tuesday, 9 to 12. Wednesday, 9 to 12 and 2 to 7. Okay, we'll do. Not by now. Okay, no problem. Yeah. So, biggest pet peeve I've seen while in class. And by the way, this has to be a pet peeve that actually bothers me because I see things that don't really bother me per se. So let me see. I'll tell you this. When somebody is not taking what I'm teaching seriously, and I'm not talking about like they're joking. There's a way you can still joke and keep the muzzle pointing the same direction. There's a way you can kind of joke and understand time, place, manner, switch on, switch off, stuff like that. That's not what I'm talking about. When somebody is doing too much, they're showing off. They're not really taking this very seriously. Do me a favor. I got 39 people watching, 12 likes. If you could hit that like button, that would be greatly appreciated. Um, yeah, that's a problem right there. You said people coming in with a loaded firearm, but haven't ever had a class with a firearm. Yes, but they can't do that here in Illinois. Like most of the people that I teach don't have concealed carry. They got FOID cards. If I see them coming in with anything looks like a gun, I make them automatically take it back. In fact, I send them a long text message. So I'm gonna kind of show you something here. You got to learn how to use your smartphone. So let's just say somebody signs up for a class. I have things on my phone. I'll sit there and let's just say send, confirm. I'll send a confirmation message. Do you see how long this confirmation message is that I send? This is a long and what I'll do is I'll just separate this so that way they got one half and then they got the other half. I wish they would come in my class with a loaded firearm. I give them so much instruction to the point where I don't, you see what I'm saying? I don't play when it comes down to that. If I even sniff something that seems like a loaded firearm, I'm not mean to them, but I just in that respect. You are right, TNT. You are not wrong. You said people don't like to read. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. But if they do something that I tell them not to do, I always make a connection before a correction, and I ask them, did they get the confirmation message? As soon as I learn they got the confirmation message, I'm ripping ass. You see what I'm saying? I'm going in because that's your fault you didn't read. I gave you all the instruction in the world. That's your fault you didn't read. So yeah, that's another pet peeve. Oh my God, let me tell you, I'm just going, I get it. People like to read. I get it, but you got to know where you're coming. This is not McDonald's. This is not Burger King. This is not Wendy's. It's not some fast food joint. No, we don't do lashes, vagina waxes. You know what I'm saying? Taxes. We don't do any of that other stuff, that kind of business. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, yes, Nina, the problem has to be my biggest pet peeve, adults not reading and following basic instruction. So let me tell you, I'm going to be just moment of candor. My customer service skills are selective. I have no problem saying this because I'm just like you. You see what I'm saying? The pedestal that people try to put me on, whatever, that's you. But I'm just like you. My customer service skills are selective, asterisk, if you will. If you go to my website, MikeBrownsClasses.com, MikeBrownsClasses.com. If you just peruse through my website, just browse through it, everything you need to know is right there on the website. Oh, some of my best calls that I get are, well, I checked out your website and I followed you on social media and I heard you say you did research. I read the reviews and hold on 1 minute. Thank you for calling. How can I help you? This is yes. Sure. Sure. You don't have to. You don't have to do it first. You could, yeah, you could apply for it afterward. Yeah. Okay. Are you on my website? You got all the information and everything? Outstanding. Outstanding. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right now. No problem. Bye bye. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that my best calls are because I'm used to people asking me a whole bunch of questions. And what I actually do is I'll send them the information by text to their phone. So I'm going to force you to read one way or another. You're going to read. And he was on the website and he was like, I'm on your website now. I just want to ask you a couple of questions. And just like that, those are my best phone calls. Then you get the other phone calls where people obviously are not reading. And I'm like, look, I'm an educational establishment. Okay. You got to read. You got to read because I'm going to hold you accountable for what I told you because I provided you the information. You can literally go to my YouTube page, go to some of my other social media stuff. You know, I'm blessed to be able to say, humbled to be able to say, you could Google me. Just type in Instructor Mike, stuff pops up. So there's no excuse why you can't find me. The name of my website is MikeBrownsClasses.com. I rebranded it just for that because I'm blessed to say, again, I have a common name, but it's a name, it's a brand. So you knew that. There's no excuse. You know, So that is probably the second, if not the first. They're probably neck and neck on pet peeves. When some okay, I got third one, and I gotta stop at three. Gotta stop at three. The third one is when you can't separate feelings. That's a great question, Mad Dog Gamer. That is a great question. Give me 1 minute. So, oh no, four. I said we'll stop at three, but four. The third one is when you call and I'm busy and I send you the voicemail. You don't even. You said found me ladies' night. Are you interested in the ladies' night class, Julia? Look, if you don't listen to the voicemail, like my voicemail will literally tell you everything you need to know. Everything you need to know. I make it that long in so much as I can to tell you everything you need to know. Today's people do not listen to voicemails. They don't. In fact, you could be in a meeting and I'll sit there, send it to voicemail, send it to voicemail. They will just, oh mother, you gonna answer this phone. What? So that's another pet peeve. And then the fourth pet peeve is when you cannot separate your feelings from what I'm trying to say, even though I spend a good percentage of the first 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes in the class telling you how I teach, what to do if I trigger you. I tell you the fact that I am going to trigger you because, and I tell you it's not personal. Like all that stuff that I tell you in the beginning of the class, and you still can't separate feeling from me just addressing the issue in a stern drill instructor-ish like manner. And when you can't separate that and you decide to ride the goat of your emotions, and then I gotta ride the goat of getting you out of here because I don't have time for you shouldn't be handling guns. And you can go to anybody else. I'm totally fine with that. But you will not get a certificate from me because don't get me wrong. Your emotions matter. I am in such agreement with understanding, honoring, respecting a person's emotions. But sometimes I don't have the time to deal with it. Sometimes I do not have the time to deal with it. And sometimes people, they can't understand that. They can't understand that. They can't understand it and they can't stand it both ways. So other than that, those are probably say my four pet peeves. Four. Now, Patah, you asked me what would I do if a person came in with a loaded gun. It depends on where I find it, how I see it, a lot of context behind that. But if a person comes with a loaded gun, I would just remind them, hey, you got your concealed carry license? Outstanding, good. Glad you got your concealed carry license. But this is a classroom, and I don't allow people with concealed carry licenses who are here for armed security. I don't allow you to carry a live firearm in my classroom because I just don't want to take that chance of, your firearm going off, things like that. So I have to keep it. And usually I would say about 9.5 times. Nope, I never had a problem. You got me thinking back for 9 years. I never had a problem. Nope, never had a problem. Never had a problem. No, never had a problem. You got me thinking again. Oh, I do have memberships. If you want, I'm gonna be posting. My page is monetized now. If you haven't already caught on to that because of the ads and the other stuff that I got going on. So, you said I want a handgun. What's a good beginner handgun that won't break the bank? I will be put. If you want that information from me, right? Please consider, if it's not too much trouble, getting a membership to this page. I will be posting member only videos. Member only videos. Hold on 1 minute. How can I help you? Hold on, TNT. I see your comment. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna text it to you right now. I got you. Thank you for following up with me. It's all good. I'm a busy person. I appreciate it. Let me call him, yeah, because I'm in the office and I'm not doing anything right now. I'm doing, but I'm not doing anything like active right now. So I got you. I'm gonna send it to you right now. Okay, thank you. Bye. So I don't mind when people constantly call me. That I don't mind. It's if I immediately send you the voicemail like at least 2 times. I got to be busy. Give me some time. I'm going to call you. I'm going to follow back up with you. If you text me, I got you. That's too doggone easy. That's too easy. He said it won't allow. You say come try to take my stuff from me so I can go ahead and get a safari land from you. Yeah, that's good. You said it won't allow you to join? Is that what you were saying? It won't allow what? It won't allow the memberships? Is that true? It won't allow the memberships? I probably didn't finish setting it up. Let me hold on for a minute. It does say finish setup. Hold on for a minute. I'm sorry. It says approved. Launch memberships. My bad, y'all. I just launched it. Try it now. If you try to do the membership, I just had to press it on my phone. Okay. Yeah, membership. Okay, so now the memberships are activated. I'm like, what the heck? You should be able to now. All right, so it's active now. Yeah. So if you join and do the memberships, then I'm gonna be posting membership only videos. I'm told you, I'm taking my page to another level, right? Taking my page to another level. And here's this: not all of the videos are gonna be on YouTube. You guys joining the membership. Hey, Deanna, what's going on? You guys with the memberships, what's going to happen is there are some classes where we are not going to have them on YouTube. We are not going to have them on YouTube because what I need to be able to do, I can't do on YouTube because as soon as YouTube sees it, it's gone, right? So there are going to be some live streams that are going to be not live here, but they're going to be through other streaming applications. Yeah. They're going to be through not you. I can't show you already know because as soon as I show it, YouTube's gonna cut the feed. I am not messing up my page. Look, first of all, yeah, I don't even say it. I'm not messing up my page, right? I am not messing up my page. There are some people who go to war with YouTube. I will not be one of those people. I'm not gonna be one of those people. So I will be posting some member only videos, right? People will be able to see it, but they won't be able to get into it and watch it unless you got the membership, right? And I think the first level is like $2.99, the second one's like $6.99, and the other one's like $19.99, something like that. I didn't make it like out of the reach of affordability, but each one of them have their perks, and I'm going to be adding more perks to that stuff. Instructor development courses, I'll be doing. You said they need adult content, not porn, but adult YouTube. Yes, I agree. Yes, like if you gun hub or something. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I mean, I get it. Like, there's got to be a balance that's got to be stricken between protecting the public and free speech. I get it. I get it. I totally understand because when all you do is you carry a firearm and you don't respond to these active shooter incidents where there's bloodshed and stuff like that. Thank you, Deanna. She became an associate instructor. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, I will be posting these. I got content already uploaded. So I will be posting those videos and doing membership only live streams. Because I don't always have to show. Matter of fact, oh yeah. Yes. Come on, y'all, please join. I am so excited. Look, I'm gonna have member only live streams where I'm gonna be doing my firearm handling confidence course. And I don't need to show a live firearm. I don't need to. Like, there's so many things that you can learn and do to strengthen they're going to be held here on YouTube. They're going to be held here on YouTube. So there's so many things that you are going to learn and we're going to talk about. Yeah, I'm answering questions, Sula. Yeah, I'm answering questions. Yeah, I'm answering questions. Yes, I will. Yes, I will be answering questions. I'm going to be putting come on, y'all. Come on. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm just saying, yes, I'm going to be putting out information because as I find that information, like getting all types of classes and yeah, I got you. Did you see my question? Yeah, I didn't see your question. Ask it again. When am I bringing back the Wednesday evening sessions? Today. I'll be going live tonight. I will be going live tonight. Yep. Are you talking about on the not on the mic with Mike? That's my podcast. Are you talking about Instructor Mike? What am I trying to? I forgot my own show's name. Trigger with Instructor Mike. Yes, I will be bringing that back. But there will be certain Wednesdays. I'm in Chicago. Yes, I'm in Chicago. You said I was going to answer the question about audio versions for written material. I can do it. I eat cleaner now, so I'm not as nasally. So I'll be able to. Wait, I told that lady I was going to send her. Not that lady. She has a name. But I'm going to tell y'all her name. But I told her I was going to send her this link. Let me do that. Give me 1 minute, y'all. Trigger with Instructor Mike. Yes, I forgot my own. You got my own page. You can show your pew. There's plenty of. No, you can't do it live. Yeah, you can't do it live. You cannot do it on the live. No, you cannot do it on the live. I tried that years ago. You cannot. I can make a video and post that video, but I cannot show it in the live. They will not allow it. No, they won't. I've been down that road. No. And they'll give you a community strike. Y'all, I just got off punishment. Let me tell you why I got a community strike. I got a community strike because you remember the Montgomery, Alabama Riverwalk thing? I showed that video on YouTube and they struck it down. Like, that video is already on YouTube. But right after that, I got monetized. So who you think is going to fight with YouTube after they just monetized my page? I'll do that week in jail. I'm not going to fight you guys. No, I'll do that week in jail. Oh, hell no. You won't hear me saying that one word. You just got to tread water lightly. See, you got some people who all they do is carry firearms and they value free speech, and free speech is everything, until you got to deal with the consequences of somebody's free speech doing something that causes a disaster, or something that you know what I'm saying, or something that gives an active idea. And that's kind of hard to prevent. There's so much stuff out there. I ain't gonna be telling you nothing new. There's nothing new under the sun. Well, some stuff new, but most stuff, there ain't nothing new under the sun, right? So we got to be honest about those things. But I want to have membership only streams, lives, questions, lectures. Oh man, there's so many things. Look, let's go. Oh, it's my daughter. Yes. And she got her. I am okay. So I'm not a daddy's girl, but I'm a girl dad. That's what I meant to say. I got daughters. Yeah, I'm not gonna show the picture. Not gonna show the picture, but your mom just sent me her reading a book. That's awesome. And it's Disney. That's why. Oh, not. I know the agenda. I'm not talking about that, but we monitor those things. But oh, let me send her this link. I appreciate you, Deanna, and Penrose family too, and you all watching. I appreciate you all. What other questions do you have? Ask me questions. I'm just sitting here. I'm going to send this link. I want her to beat me up. She asked for it. What up, Joseph? Even though that's not a question. Can I see your concealed carry ID holder? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Let me send this link. Before because I will get distracted. Yep, I got it right here. Hold on. Final exam. And I may be holding security certification classes in my YouTube. I want y'all to get stuff out of it. Oh, paste. Okay, good. And then go back to her. There we go. Got it. Sorry, y'all. Give me 1 minute. Please be patient with me. Got it. All right. This is what it is. Yeah, she said hit the like button. I don't know why I held your comment for review. That's weird. Yeah, please hit the like button. I appreciate that. I don't know why I said your comment was held for review. Let me go into my studio while I'm doing this, so that way I could adjust those comments, because sometimes they hold comments for review and stuff. So this is what it is. It is a Boston. All I did was I went to Chicago Uniform Store, and Chicago Uniform Store is a store where you can get police equipment and stuff like that, security equipment too. I smell the leather. I only get the Boston one, and I'm gonna tell you why. Those of y'all who know, I was a police for 10 years, and ever since I never, nope, back that out. For the most part, I never carried my star, and all the departments that I was on, it's only stars. We don't have shields, unless you're like a detective. But even as a detective, I didn't have a star. So give me 1 minute. J Ton on 24s. Hold on. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for the membership. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Deanna. I appreciate you. Do I need a good thumbnail designer? Yes and no. I kind of do my own thumbnails. I try to do things that are cost effective, but I'm open to suggestions. Here we go. Let me get back to this. So I've always worn my star would be on the one side and the ID would be on the other. And when you sweat, you want something that's durable. You want something that's durable. You want a chain that's durable around your neck. Now I know some people sit there and say, "Well, you could get choked by that." The goal is not to have anybody get that close. Does that make sense? Not to have anybody get that close. Sub him. You said, "Look at your works." All right. Um, Send me a link or something like that. My contact information should be in this YouTube page. So that way I can link up with you and see what you got. I don't want to shut you out without giving you an opportunity. You're absolutely right. Okay. But I like this because it's durable. The chains last, these last, real leather. How many like that leather smell? I'm on 79th Street. Let me go answer my door. Hold on. Y'all come with me. What's up, sir? Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So real leather. Real leather. Real leather. What's going on, you all? You said you need that? If you go to, and I probably should put that in my link tree. I really should. I should put that in my link tree. You can go to Amazon and buy it. You can go to Amazon and buy it. But I will put that link in my link tree. Yeah. Yep. I do have a firearm handling confidence course that I can send to you all. Bite of the lip to make sure nothing going on is crazy, just to answer the door. Yeah, I kind of. All right, you got my attention. You said you keep missing me and the question, Mike. Maybe it's not relevant on here, but I still follow your channel. Ask the question so that you got my attention now. Ask the question. Yeah, ask the question so I can go on ahead and pay attention to it. I don't want to ignore you. Okay, so go on ahead and ask the question. You got my attention now. And I'm only waiting for your Robert M. What's going on? It has to do with pepper spray. I think you said something about pepper spray and laws in Chicago. We're good on carrying pepper spray in Chicago. Can't carry a knife unless you have a FOI card. What else? What else? What's up, Range Therapist? What's up, man? Y'all go, if you don't mind, y'all go follow Range Therapist. He got some great, great videos. One of the things I like that you do, Range Therapist, no lie, and I'm just gonna be candid. I am not a fan of the competition shoots, but I'm gonna tell you one of the things that I like that you do. I love it. I seen you shoot in your videos, and I see that you don't stick to the 2 shots, move off the X, 2 shots, move off. I do not like that. I'm not talking about you because I know sometimes you do. But I know, one, you're shooting at steel. That's all I hear you shooting at, which is steel, which is love. Because steel is amazing because if you hit, you hit. Does that make sense? Like, some people get so caught up in the alphas. Hold on. Hey, how you doing? Okay, you're good. Some people get so caught up in hitting the alphas and hitting other stuff like that. And I'm not necessary, and I'm gonna tell you why, range therapist, and I'm open to your um, knowledge and wisdom about that, because I never claim to know everything. People think I claim to know everything, but I don't claim to know everything. But so I would go to a gun range out here, and they would do those shoot nights. And in those shoot nights, I see your comment. Give me 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute, range therapist. I remember what we're talking about. So I see your comment. You said, I'm in Ireland. It's illegal to carry any weapon. If I defend myself with pepper spray, will I be prosecuted, not the attacker? As pepper spray is illegal here. Any advice for women? Okay, so you're going to make me do some research. Because, one, that's a whole nother country. And I would say you might need to contact a barrister, which those of you all in America, a barrister is a lawyer, right? Ireland and England have barristers. You might want to contact a barrister or a self-defense instructor in Ireland. Some will say hairspray or perfume. But I got to be careful of what I say, because if I say something and you see what I'm saying? You see how liability works. I can tell you about America all day. I cannot tell you anything about Ireland. But there are some unorthodox things that you can try and you can do that will keep you alive for the most part. Because whenever I give instruction, I'm not giving instruction to help you avoid jail. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm not giving you information to help you avoid jail. Why is that? Because you could do everything right and still be falsely arrested. You could do things wrong. You could do things wrong and not be arrested. Does that make sense? You can do things right and not be falsely arrested. You can do things wrong and not be arrested. So yeah, people are recommending hand-to-hand training to protect yourself just because that is the best way. There are other non-conventional weapons that you could use. Non-conventional weapons that you could use. I got it, Subham. I got you. Or is it Shubham? I got you. Um, there are other non-conventional weapons you could use, right? Anything around you is a weapon. Pen. This may look silly. This may look silly. Pop, pop, pop. What am I doing? Pop. What am I doing? What am I doing? Person's trying to attack you. There are some things that you could do. Blind them, right? Give you that momentary. Give you that moment that buys you time to be able to move. Little small things that you could do, right? Now this is a pen, but this is a pen that's designed for a carpenter. I usually stick it right here. You know how sharp that is? You need to get with someone who's going to teach you the art of the Ida, Kilo India, Lincoln. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to use military phonetic alphabet. See, in the military, I can say Kilo Ida Lima Lima. Sorry. Kilo Ida Lima Lima. I was going to say King Ida, King India. I don't know. Fuck. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just going to say it my shit. I'm going to say it the cop way. Okay. King Ida Lincoln Lincoln. King Ida Lincoln Lincoln. See, you got people who know how to shoot and don't know how to, you see what I'm saying? You need to get with a knife instructor. You need to get with somebody who's going to teach you how to fight dirty. This, you see how I'm trying to say it, right? I got to stop, full stop, because I don't want YouTube to tell me you get it. I ain't even going over to India and the Ida. You get what I'm saying. Kilo, India, Lima, Lima. I ain't been in the military 20 plus years. I'm just, you're correct. You're correct. We should all be able to defend ourselves. All right. Are you that okay? Tell me you get it. Femoral artery. All right, here we go. Range therapist, tell me you're still here. So there are some people who do the US, not the US, you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, and they're so concentrating, they're so concentrated on getting the shots in the alphas, right? So whenever I would go to Wednesday night shoot night at a particular range, won't say what range that is. Whenever I would go to Wednesday night shoot night, right, you would get people out there who would be counting up how many points you hit in the alphas, how fast you're moving. And then one of the guys who was kind of like trying to coach me and help me in that space was like, see, you move too tactical. And I'm like, yes, because I've been shot at. Like, when you get when you get shot at, this little thing isn't gonna shoot at your ass. Like when you're trying to, yeah, the A head, yeah. When you're trying not to get shot at, you know what I'm saying? And when the shit's real, you're not so quick to always do dynamic movement. Especially if you got the element of surprise. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to slow it down, and you need to use time, distance, cover, and concealment to your advantage as much as you can. That is not always present in those competition shoots. So that's one thing that would bother me. And given that I'm not a police officer anymore, given that I'm not in the military anymore, I got to be careful. And I'm going to tell you why I got to be careful. We are the collection of 5 things: needs, education, experiences, habits, and motivations. I'll say it again: needs, education, experiences, habits, and motivations, right? So then if I sit here and I'm not out of the habit of being in that tactical mindset, like I teach all the time. And that's the good thing about teaching is you remember what you teach, right? But the minute you start replacing those habits with these habits and you do this more, I'm just afraid of losing that tactical mindset. You see what I'm saying? And then getting in this competition mindset. Because I don't care how much experience you got, it's easy to replace some habits with newer habits, and then all of a sudden you get into a competitive, and all of a sudden you're chasing a clock, trying to get alphas versus knowing when to hold them and when to fold them, because these things are not shooting back. Plus, in those competitions, you get to go around and you get to look at your shots and you get to plan in your mind how you're gonna do them in your stages and stuff like that. Like you see what you're about to encounter in a real situation. You don't get the fair advantage all the time of knowing what you're about to walk into. Like most civilian encounters are haphazard, and even more haphazard if you're not situationally aware. Like if you're not situationally aware, they are definitely haphazard. Like you're gonna get fucked up. And so, range therapist, one of the things I love about what you do is you shoot at steel. So you're not chasing an alpha. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure you might shoot at these. That's fine. But you're yes, your intelligence drops when you're in a real life event. So you shoot at steel and you hear the ting ting tings. And I remember watching you one time and you were shooting. And one time you're like ting 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 ting, and you shot like 5 times, and then you got off that X and you moved, like you changed your strings of fire, which is important because there are certain assumptions that people who don't have the context and experience don't understand. So let's just say you do 2 shots, pop, pop, alphas, good. And you move on to the next. 2 shots, pop, pop, good. You move on to the next. And you got a black here, you got a black here, you got to concentrate on hitting here or someplace else where you're not hitting in the black, because if you hit in the black, it's a miss. You hit a white, it's a friendly, something like that, or a victim, something like that. But you got to always hit the browns, whatever the color is, you know what I'm saying? And so it's always pop, pop, move on, pop, pop, move on, pop, pop, move on, pop, 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 move on, pop, pop, move on. What are you doing? You're creating this false belief by virtue of, what did I say? Needs, education, experiences, habits, and motivations. Habits. You're creating the habit of pop, pop. And then by moving on, you assume those 2 shots worked. That is not real life. Doubt me, go talk to a trauma surgeon. Go talk to a medical examiner or a coroner's investigator. Go talk to a funeral home director, someone who literally deals in the aftermath of death. Go talk to a homicide detective. Hello. If you are not in the ME's office or in the coroner's office, seeing the body to see where the shots actually go in bodies. Does that make sense? In bodies. You ain't gonna always find it in the outfits. You're gonna find where it hits is where it hits. And that was the one thing, like the guy was like, well, you don't always hit the alphas. I said, yeah, but I never miss. And that doesn't mean I can't miss, but in these, have you ever seen me miss? He's like, nope. Okay. So I'm not chasing points or a clock. I just don't want to miss. And I don't want to get shot. That's it. I don't want to miss. And I don't want to get shot. Now, I could miss. In fact, missing happens. You see what I'm saying? So there's a huge difference between training and then reality. Most people will only train. Then some will train and have dashes with reality. And then that'll bring out a different, oh shit. Even if I couldn't even, I just, you know, never gonna answer that question. Nice question. Never gonna answer that. Never. Okay. If you know, you know. If you know why, you know. You said that miss could be a bigger deal than you think. I don't know. Let me read your comment. You said it's all context. Competition is strictly pure shooting skills, zero tactics. As long as the participant understands that part, in my opinion, it's not going to hurt them. You're right, range therapist. As long as they understand and they vary up their training so that they don't get it. But see, here's what I'm talking about, range therapists. I'm talking about new shooters, right? New shooters who really haven't had that experience and probably won't get more training than they need to. You get what I'm saying, right? So you could tell them all day, but to get that actual experience, to understand that context, that's all that I'm saying. And you said the shooters aren't looking at the targets like attackers that need to be stopped. Yes, 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 yes. And that's why I said, rage therapist, I saw you were shooting at steel. So I love it. Where it hits, it hits. If you hit, you hear it. If you don't, you don't, right? But then I saw you shooting, and you were shooting multiple strings of fire before you moved on. Some were 2, and then some would be like 3, some would be like 5, some would be like 6, and then you would move on. I'm like, yes, he is in that mindset that 2 won't be enough, because if you ever shot doesn't mean hit. Hit sorry. Shot doesn't mean hit. Hit doesn't mean down. Down doesn't mean dead. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes it's gonna take more than 2, you know? Sometimes it's gonna take more than 3. This guy just need 1 shot. Maybe. What type of context are we talking about? Yeah, you said in that sport, the shape of the target dictates how many hits it needs. Yeah, that's why you run multiple shots. This is in the movies. Yes, you vary up your shot strings. In fact, I have a course, one called "Stop Chasing These Holes," not HOES, but HOLES. You get it. And then another target where I'm vary up your shot strings. You know, you caught that right there. You get that shit right, and then you get that shit, and then the other one where it's vary up your shot strings, right? So if you're always just shooting 1-1-1-1-1, you create this false expectation. 2 rounds, false expectation. You got to vary it up your shot strings. You know, sometimes you got to get your shit to slide lock with a full mag. You know, where do you live and what time is it? I'm from Romania, Europe, and it's 1:21 in the night. You mean 1:21 a.m.? You're probably 8, 9, 10 hours ahead of me. Yeah. You said fun targets to shoot with. Yeah, Chicago Mike the shooter. I know you definitely do the shoot stuff. I would tell you this, Mike. I'm proud of you. I am proud of you. Because you're advancing in your training. You're always going out there to get training, and you're traveling too, meeting up with people. Yeah, and meeting up with people. Yeah, so you're doing great, man. You're doing great. Keep pushing your channel. Keep pushing your channel. Um, keep going. I see you branded yourself and stuff. Chicago Mike the shooter. He's in Chicago too. So I see he branded himself. You love those Beretta 92 pistols. Oh, I hated them. I used to carry them. Oh, do not like those. I'm fine with my Glock. All right, y'all. Let me see how this came out. Did I? Oh shit. Hold on, let me answer this phone. Thank you for calling. How can I help you? All right, Tefa. Yes, go subscribe to Range Therapist. He does a lot of good stuff. Please go show him some love. Go ahead. Okay, that'll work. Appreciate you. Thank you now. Bye. No problem. Yeah, I'm gonna shout you. I'm gonna keep on shouting you out, Range Therapist, for reals. And I'm gonna take a trip to Florida. I gotta come see you. And some other people. And you got some online courses too. I saw that. You were advertising those. So I want to take some of your courses too. I love chopping it up with instructors who really are realistic in their training. No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Um, you really, I like partnering with people who are realistic in their training because, you know, regardless of what opinions people have about me, they can have those opinions about me. I'm fine with that. One, I don't claim to know everything. I don't claim to know everything. So if a person tries to say, "Oh, you think you know everything because you're," thank you for your comment. That's all you get from me. I get made fun of because I got this big ass print on my shirt. I got it for people who have vision issues. Like I don't just cater to those who have fine. Oh, you can see, right? And when you get under stress, right, you need to see big picture things. You're not always going to be in fine motor skill. You're going to be in gross motor, right? So if I'm on the range, I need to be clearly identifiable. Does that make sense? Moving on, moving on. But I like partnering with people who know more than me. I love partnering with people who know more than me. I love going to higher level content classes, and I am a great student. You would not. Thank you for that, Ross. Thank you. No question, no comment, just pure support. I appreciate the $1.99. Thank you for much for that. I'm gonna tell you why I don't like the Beretta. I can't show you. I got a replica here, but I cannot show it on YouTube because it looks like the real thing. But I can explain it to you. Give me 1 minute. I like going with people who know more than me. I love it. I love going to people who know more than me. Why do I love going to people who know more than me? Because my mindset, I have what's called the oath of a learner. The oath of a learner. The oath of a learner. I'm going to read it to you just because. And if you want that oath, I'm going to give you my email address, which is simply mike@mikebrownsclasses.com. Mike@mikebrownsclasses.com. Send me an email. I'm going to send you that oath. I'm going to read it to you, right? Because I don't want to misquote it. There we go. Come on, open up, fool. I am a learner. I love education. Education must be rigorous. Education must be relevant. Educators must build relationships before learning happens. Tell me, I won't remember. Teach me, I will remember. Involve me, I will learn. For in life, when you are not there, I will either win or learn. There's no winning and losing for me. It's either going to be win or learn. If you got a criticism for me, I want to know what you have to say. I'm ready to pull out that pad. I'm ready to pull out that pen. Don't worry about my ego. Tell me what I need to know. Because I need to push past that ego. Yes, when people say some stuff, yes, it do hurt. Oh, yes, it do. I ain't gonna lie. Come on, man. I'm human. Yes, it does hurt. But I gotta push past that. Recognize the feelings, push past that. Because you could be saying something I need to hear. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't take advice from everybody. Sometimes people just say shit just to grind your gears. My block list is huge. You got to know who to listen to, right? Here we go. Let me read the rest of it. For in life, when you are not there, I will either win or learn. I know I am knowledgeable, skilled, able, and confident to do anything I was trained to do. How? I'm often tried, never denied, and willing to be tried again. Often tried, never denied, and willing to be tried again. If you know what that means, you already know where I hail from. You already know. Here we go. Whenever I graduate from anything, I know it is not the end, it is the beginning. My knowledge, skills, abilities, and confidence will be tried. I will perform to the best of my knowledge, skills, abilities, and confidence. I will succeed. When I succeed, I will know I was never denied, even if others deny my success. If I do not succeed, I will learn. Okay. Failure is a part of success if I learn from it. For I am not a failure. I am not the problem. The problem is the problem. Failure is a problem. And if you allow me, we can fix everything. I'm almost done with it. Here we go. After learning what I could do better, I await the challenge of being tried again. For I am willing to be tried again. I am a learner. I am a leader. I am me. Hoorah. That's the oath of a learner. If you want that, you can read it to your kids. I even give you a kid sheet where you can go on ahead and have your children read this 3 times a day. Why? You need to have them read this 3 times a day. Why? As long as they maintain the mindset of a learner, society will separate your children into, thank you, Profoundly Fresh. I appreciate that. She said, great content, the oath of a learner. If you want that oath, and I have it in a kid format, I'll give you the sheet, and I have it in a kid format to where it's front and back. They can print it out. You can print it out, and they can fill in the blanks and get them into the habit. Why is this important? Why is this important? I'll answer your question, Chris, in a minute. Why is this important? This is important because as long as they maintain the oath of a learner, society will separate us as they have separated us, as they will separate your children into winners and losers. You need to train them to be winners and learners because a hater and a constructive critic sound the same when they both speak. But the difference is the constructive critic has more to say and sounds like a hater. But if you ask them, where do you think I should learn? What do you think I need to know? And will you teach me? Will you involve me in that lesson? Not just telling me, because tell me I won't remember, but teach me I will remember. Involve me in your lesson. I will learn. And that's just going to elevate you. But you're not going to be elevated if you don't have the mindset of a learner. Now, sometimes you got to be able to repel that stuff because sometimes the hater just got comments and just throwing stuff your way. I don't have time for that. I block that because you need to go in and hug your kids. That's all that is. Let me read your comments. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that. Profoundly Fresh said, great content, oath of a learner. If you want that oath, email me at Mike Brown's Classes, MikeBrownsClasses, MikeBrownsClasses.com. Mike@MikeBrownsClasses.com. Thank you. You said great content. I've seen a lot of your videos and I've learned a lot from you. I'm humbled by that, Lieberman. Thank you very much for that. Let me see what you said, Rage Therapist. Chris Green, you asked a question. I'm gonna get to your question. You said always a student. There's always more to learn. Plus, information changes or gets updated. If we are going to teach, we have to make sure we have the updated info. You are so correct. So correct. I do have memberships on this page. I have different tiers. I have, I believe, student, lecturer, and then associate, lecturer or associate instructor. I will be posting member-only content. Don't get me wrong. I will post my everyday content stuff like that, or at least every other day content. But for the more instructional stuff, it will definitely be member-only content. And you don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out. I will be collaborating with other instructors and stuff like that. Other people. It's not just going to always be, look, dude, this is not always just about pew, 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 pew. There is so much stuff out here before we even get to that. I'm going to tell you this. You're going to wear it and carry it more than you'll use it. Because most of you live in places where people do abide by the law. You got your little few skirmishes here and there, but people abide by the law. So you're not really getting into conflict like that. I mean, is that true? You ain't get into conflict like that. You know what I'm saying? Most of y'all live in places where so we need to learn more things than just the pew pew. And I got so much stuff to teach, but I'm going to have member-only live streams, and regular live streams too. And I've been giving away content and stuff like that. What's up, man? All right. He's for me. I've been giving away content. What's up? Yes, come on. I've been giving away content since 2017, and here it is, 2023. So yes, if you would join and get a membership, that would be greatly appreciated. Give me your last name. Sure. What's up, buddy? And here, yes, here you go. All right. There's your letter. Thank you. You can go and do your thing. Yes, sir. Be safe now. All right, now. No problem. You said in your state, you have to be up to the revised statutes. I can't, hold on. In your state, what's a good handgun for beginners? A lot of that information, I would tell you this. I'm going to read your comments too. I would greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. I got like maybe 14, 15 videos. About 14, 15 videos. Yeah, about 14, 15 videos that I have just sitting here lying in wait for people to join and get access to. And that's one of those videos. What's a good handgun to purchase? I don't do gender-based recommendations. See, me telling you what a good handgun would be like you asking me, hey, Mike, how do these pants fit? I don't know. They're not on me, they're on you. So using that analogy, you have to go to a gun store and see what's affordable, comfortable, usable, battle ready, right? Because you're not carrying the firearm just for concealment. You're carrying it for the time where you may have to use it. How effective is it going to be? Those things matter. Those things absolutely matter. So yeah, there's that. So I would love it if you took it under advisement or took it into consideration to become a member of this channel. Okay. I think the lowest tier I got is like $2.99. I think the other was like $6.99. Yeah, not all guns are. Ooh, say that again, Mike. Say that again. Not all firearms are perfect. Do you think a convicted felon should be able to have his carry and conceal if it's been 23 years since his release without any incident and his felony was not violent? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do. I absolutely do. I do not like it that persons who have been convicted of certain, not all, certain nonviolent felonies, right? I do not like the fact that persons who have been convicted of certain nonviolent felonies are not allowed to carry a firearm to protect themselves. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. Right? Now I understand if it's narcotics related, right? I understand. Look, if it was narcotics related, make them go through drug test. I don't have a problem with them going through hoops to do that, to earn the privilege to be able to exercise that right without extra. You see what I'm saying? You said mine was a drug charge, weed related. Let me ask you this, Carlos. Let's just say they did under the stipulation you had to take a drug test every 6 months. Would you do it? Every 6 months for the first 5 years of your license, just to make sure you're not going to be a user of you would do, you see what I'm saying? And then after the first 5 years, now you don't have to do that. You see what I'm saying? Now you don't have to do. But if you get charged and you get convicted of another felony, you lose it until something happens to that case and it gets expunged or whatever. You see what I'm saying? You forfeit that privilege until it gets expunged. If I'm for it. I'm for it. I'm for it. Not all persons who commit every nonviolent felony, but certain nonviolent. Yeah, I would do it. Yeah. Now, TNT Network YouTube says, Carlos Holder, you can get that tossed out if it has been a long time since it happened. You got to go to the judge and do something along that line. The Supreme Court has already ruled the drug prohibition unconstitutional. Yeah, but you have to get it expunged from your record. Thank you, Chris, for being Chris Green. Thank you for being consistent with your question. I can appreciate that. Do me a favor, y'all. If y'all can hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Support this channel. Support this channel, please. I appreciate that. We had 2 supporters and 1 person get a membership. I greatly appreciate that. Here we go. So, Chris, to answer your question, what are your thoughts on constitutional carry and still getting a concealed carry permit? I will tell you this. Constitutional carry is not a bad idea. It's a great idea. For us trainers, I don't see it. Now, here we go. Constitutional carry for us trainers in certain states. Illinois will be the last state in the union to get constitutional carry, just like Illinois was the last state in the union to get concealed carry. We will never have constitutional carry as long as we have the Democratic supermajority that we have, right? Even if we had a Republican governor with a Democratic supermajority, it will never, never, never happen. Let's just say it did. Let's just say it did, right? My security classes would be good because people still have to go through training to become security officers. But for those who are just concealed carry instructors, you think we got competition now. The competition would ramp up. Like people would be doing petty stuff to try to be on top because it wouldn't be required. I have asked people in my class, no shame, no judgment, if you did not have to take a concealed carry class and you could just apply for the license or just even carry, how many of you was to take a class? About half raised their hand. And my classes are pretty large. About half raised their hand. About half. That would be bad for business. Now, it depends on what area you are in. I'm going to go a little, I don't have a problem going controversial, so I'm just going to go a little, right? I would have to go out to the areas to be able to train. And then there would be competition out there too, right? Of course. But I would have to go out there to train people because in order for you to come take my class at that moment, you would have to have the value in the education. And if you don't value education, then why would you take a course when you don't need to take a course by law? You see what I'm saying? You need to take a course because you don't have the skill set and you need to develop it because you're a responsible, armed person. But if that's not required, you get what I'm going with that? I hate to say it, but and it sucks that that's the truth. And I'm controversial enough to say it, right? But if you have constitutional carry and you're in Florida, do I think you should still get the permit? Yes, because then you're able to travel to those states where they require that you have some kind of permit. And I think that I got my Florida. I got Florida, I got Arizona, I got Pennsylvania, I got Illinois. So I got quite a few concealed carry licenses. Yeah. So I got quite a few. So and they got the non-resident ones too. I got Maryland's too. Um, so yeah, it's important for you to get those licenses, especially the non-resident ones, if they allow you. California won't let you get it because you're not a resident in that state. Same thing for New York; they won't let you get it. You got to have a business in that state or be a resident in that state. You say, do I have online classes, Solomon? Yes, I do. I do have an online firearms class. It's not an online concealed carry class. I have an online firearms class. Okay. If you want that online firearms class, you can text me. I don't know what the hell to tell you. Text me shit. Text me firearms to 773-644-5000. Text me the word firearms to 773-644-5000, and I'll send you the information. You said you take the course, you get the permit. Okay, now what? Do you think you still need training? Yeah. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. You know that. I know that. But how many times do I do classes and I try to get people to come out to class and it's just, we fall on deaf ears. And that's disappointing. It is disappointing. Oh my God, it's so disappointing. It is disappointing. It really is. All right, y'all, let me get out of here. Will you come back tonight for Triggered with Instructor Mike? Will you come back tonight at 8:30? Maybe if I leave early on Wednesday night, I could keep my show at 8 p.m. I got to bring the show back to 8 p.m. Right? Well, let me get out of here, okay? So I can wind down in here so I can have my show cracking at 8 p.m. Okay? Cracking at 8 p.m. Because I do got some things. I do have some things I want to talk about. So when you come back, I hope you do. For those of y'all who donated, thank you. For those of y'all who got memberships, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is Instructor Mike, and you've been trained. I'll see you soon. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, PRBs, make sure you come back so I can answer your question, okay? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all at 8.